Hey guys, what's going? And today is the Carapy Blasters back again with another video. As I told you in the intuitive video that we're gonna teach you how to solve various cubes. Today we're with the tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's cube, the 3x3. Okay, this is a Rubik's cube, and this will be a layer by layer method where you're gonna have kind of solve the first layer first, which is gonna have two steps: the cross and the corners. And then the second layer where you gotta place the edges to solve. And then the third layer where you do that again. It's like making the cross first, then orienting the corners, which means solving the top face, and then permuting these things, okay, to get it solved. So now when I told you edges and corners, you might be like, what? So what means edges is this thing means an edge. Okay, there are total 12 edges on the cube, and there are 8 corners. These 4 things are kind of corners, called corners, which are 8 on the whole cube, and there are 6 centers, which resemble a separate color. And then there. Let's get to the first step of the tutorial, that is notations. Notations are very simple. There are just 4 notations which are just used twice. Like this is R, the right side goes up. This is L, the left side goes down. So this is kind of the inverse. And then this is left inverted, when the left side goes up, and right inverted, where the right side goes down. And then in the video I might call it RI instead of inverted, the short form. And before just scrambling the cube, I gotta tell you about these opposite edges. Orange is opposite to red, blue is opposite to green, white is opposite to yellow. So now let's get into the first step, that is making the cross. So we have the centerpiece here, the white centerpiece. Now what you want to do is make a cross with all the edges aligning to their centers. That means that it should align with white as well as the center above it. So we find an edge. We have one here. This is a white and red edge. So what you do is kind of a logical move. To remove that up, you do simple 3 moves. Get that there, onto the top layer. Now get it to the center, but then you see that is not good. So what you do is you leave that over there itself, and then get that to match it with this center, and then just match it with the white center. You do the same on all the sides. Like you have the same case again. You match it with the blue center, get it to the white center. Now you have another case like that. Match it to the orange center, get it to the white center. And now where is our last edge? It's stuck in there. So you do that again, those 3 moves. I'm not going to tell you notations over here, that makes it more complicated to remember many algorithms. I'll tell you what our algorithms is later. And so you've solved the cross now. Everything is matching. Just look at that. Everything is matching up. Now the second step is to place the corners and complete the whole first layer. Now what do I mean by placing corners? You have to match these pieces with their respective centers. So this corner piece right here, which is red, green, and white, needs to be placed here. It is placed in the right place, but it is not rotated properly. So what you need to do is get that up there like you did for the edges. Do the same with the corners, and then kind of place it. This is all just a logical move kind of thing. It's just placing it. It's very easy. and then you find another corner which has white, green, and red, which needs to go right below there. So you do this, the normal move you use to remove this, but this time it's going reverse. Get that up, and again. Now rotate that so that it should go below, and do that. And now you've solved the whole first layer. Now you want to place all these edges to complete the second layer. Placing these edges means like this. Now here we're gonna get into something known as algorithms, but I've tried my best to make it very simple for you to memorize algorithms. And so let's get on to this second layer. First, you want to find an edge that goes in there. I found a blue and red edge. When you find that thing, you kind of try on to place that edge below there. So now how can you do that? Align the bottom color of the edge, which is facing you like this, has red there. So this has the blue down. Align it with the center, and what now you do? U, R, U, I, R, I. And then you make a pair there. So now this is easy. I don't want to make it complicated for you as I told. Now when you have a pair, you just do the intuitive move that you use to place the corner. You do the same, but this time you're placing the whole pair. That's what you do here. But here the moves are gonna be a bit different. Align it with the center again and do U-I, L-I, U, L. Again, pair is made, place it. Now this time again, align it with the center and do U-I, L-I, U, L. And get that there, get it down. Now, let me just get to the cross case for you. So, we're on to the last layer now. Now in the last layer, I'm gonna use a common word known as setup move. A setup move is something like, if you're starting an algorithm, it's like there's an algorithm to make the cross that is F. F is the setup move, and then you do U, R, U, I, R, I, and F, I. So you can have various cases on the top layer for making the cross. So this one is the boomerang case. There are two main cases you gotta see is this boomerang thing. You might have an M shape, but you gotta just look at the boomerang, or the rod, which is like this. So for the rod case, you do F, R, U, R, I, U, I, F, I. So F is the setup move. You don't need to remember it. Then that makes the cross. But if you're having a boomerang case like this, or whatever you can call it, you do F, the setup move, U, R, U, I, R, I, F, I. So we'll do this because we're getting a solved face when we're doing with the boomerang case. So now I'm gonna show you how to solve the whole layer. Not the whole layer. First orient all the corners. So you do is you kind of see an edge that's flat, or you just keep it however you want to do. But the top layer should face you, or face up, and you R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. And you do that again. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. Now you get some headlights case like this. You do that again. R, U, R, I, U, R, U2, R, I. Now, this algorithm can be memorized easily. Like, look at this. R, U, R, I is the set move. Then you just move it away, get this up to match the pair again, and get it down. Now you want to do that algorithm until you get to a case like this where you have a block solve like this, like the top layer of 2x2, and then you have two edges there. And one corner should face you. The top color of the corner, which is yellow, should face you. Then you do that again. Do the setup move. Move it aside. Twist it up and place it back. And the whole layer is solved. Now you're gonna find for a solved face on at least one side, or something like known as a headlight, and keep that opposite to you and do RI, F, RI, which is the setup move, and then it's very easy. You do B2, and then you reverse the setup move, R, F, I, RI again, but this time R is going down again, and you do B2, R2. Now this is what I meant with a headlight. It's like two matching corners and an opposite edge. So you'll have a solved face, or either you'll have a solved face, or everything is gonna be like this adjacent. So you do this last algorithm, holding the solved face to the opposite side, and do this. F2, the setup move, and then it kind of depends. If your headlights are on that side, then you're gonna move it like this. But my headlights are on that side, the left side, so I'm gonna move it to the left again to match it up like this. And do R, I, L, F2, L, I, R, U again, F2, the setup move that you did in the start. You're done with the cube. It's very easy, and you kind of get very good solve very fast, and like I solve it in kind of 35 seconds. I don't know, my average is 35 seconds. So now I'm gonna start it at 12:50, or like 13 minutes, and it's gonna be 13 minutes. So just 7 seconds left, and start. You might see that I will not follow all the steps in the right manner, because I sometimes when I get the perfect edges, I place them before placing all the corners. Now you might not be familiar with all these algorithms, because they're kind of this thing locks up a lot, and solved. There you go. I solved it in 44 seconds. I have my Moyu Along version 2, with which I get 35-second averages, and this thing just gives me like that, 45 seconds solved. So you're gonna be very fast. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys, have a good day.